All right, welcome back. It is officially 3.4, 5, whichever one it is. We'll see in a second. So let's go ahead and check out the new stuff, shall we? First up with the notices. Shouldn't be anything new. We saw the events they showed last time. Okay, nothing here. Gifts of Encounter. Oh, that's a community thing. Fair enough. Never mind, nothing there. They released all that early for us, I guess. In that case, let's take a look here. First, we have the test run. 2 new characters to test out here. Little YaoYao. Oh, she will go in the small squad for sure. Adorable. Their little bunny thingy. Her giant bells. And then Alhaitham. Looks very cool. But before we do those test runs, let's see what these events are. Vulture Volan's Chapter, his story quest. Fair enough. This is just a new area. Well, I can't initiate those quests. Presumably. Also, we're in Inazuma, not in Sumeru. Lord of the Desert. That's a interesting boss. It's a sandworm, I take it. Those are always fun kinds of bosses or enemies. Alright. Let's start with little YaoYao, Burgeoning Grace. Oh, she does. She likes her slime. And her Joyun chilies. Oh, she's just like Xiangling. Okay. YaoYao's elemental skill summons Yuagui throwing mode, which will continuously throw exploding white jade radishes. Throwing radishes at your enemies. That will heal characters and deal dendro damage to opponents within the explosion radius. Nice. So she's healer and sub DPS, it sounds like. Her elemental burst will see her enter the Adeptal Legacy mode. Wait, is she an Adeptus or part Adeptus? Gaining increased movement speed and dendro resistance. In this state, she will continuously summon white jade radish throwing Yuagui jumping mode until their maximum numbers are reached. While she is in the Adeptal Legacy state, the white jade radish explosions will heal all nearby characters. Well, they do that anyways, don't they? Oh, unless it means it will heal your entire party, except just the active character. Oh, oh my god. Are you trying to give Clea a run for her money? Not quite there yet. But I love her little basket of radishes. Which, wait, are those bows on them? Her radishes have little bows. And of course her little stuffed rabbit.
What you can do today.
Oh, you're a hard worker too, huh?
Let's get a move on.
Don't see any traits that indicate Adeptus status, but oh, she's got a little pouch of probably seeds or something. A spear user. Very nice. All right, yeah. Let's see. Streetward Ramblers. It must be pretty hard to use such a long weapon at your size. A Streetward Rambler's youngest disciple. A gentle and caring little adult. Oh my god. Precious. Is she? I mean... Well, no indications whether she actually is an Adeptus, which would explain perhaps her age if she actually were an adult. Or her appearance if she actually were an adult, but, no. Talents is what I'm looking for. Normal attack. Toss and turn spear. Not bad damage-wise. I don't think. Raffinous Sky Cluster. Calls upon YaoYao throwing mode, a special device created by a certain Adeptus to help YaoYao solve her problems. Oh. An Adeptus helped her. I wonder which one. I wonder if we know them. This skill will be used differently in holding mode, which allows her to throw or aim. Fair enough. Throws out white jade radishes that will explode upon hitting characters or opponents, dealing dendro damage to opponents within a certain AoE, and healing characters within that same AoE based on her max HP. If a radish does not hit either an opponent or a character, the radish will remain where it is and explode on contact with a character or opponent. Okay, so it'll be like a mine. Or it'll explode after its duration expires. Fair enough. YaoYao throwing mode will choose its radish throwing targets. So you can either aim it or it will throw it at the nearest person, probably. If all nearby characters have more than 70% HP remaining, then it will throw the radish at a nearby opponent. If nearby characters have 70% or less HP remaining, it'll throw a radish at the character with the lowest HP percentage remaining, so it'll try to kill them. If no opponents exist nearby, YaoYao will also throw white jade radishes at characters if they all have more than 70% and less than 100% HP. Otherwise, it'll throw radishes into the area at random. Okay, so that's its order of priorities. Healing people with less than 70% HP, hitting enemies with the lowest percent, and then just healing anyone. And a maximum of 2 instances of YaoYao throwing mode can exist at any one time. Which I assume that's the stuffed animal. Stuffed bunny. A radish a day keeps trouble away. Oh, this isn't about a radish's medical properties exactly, but it does have some health benefits, yeah. 50% damage. And 2.7% plus 310 max HP per radish. The duration for 10 seconds. Radishes last 5 seconds and cooldown of 15. I'm not sure how quick it throws the radishes, of course. Moonjade Descent. At the enjoyment of a certain Adeptus, YaoYao's full power can be unleashed in an emergency, dealing dendro damage to nearby opponents and entering an, in some sense, unsurpassed Adeptal legacy state. Right, so she's not the Adeptus, it's just that it's an Adeptal artifact, so it gets an Adeptal state. Okay. White jade radishes generated will be changed to heal and deal damage according to the skill. Nice. Explosions will heal all nearby party members, and the dendro damage that they deal revealed as elemental burst damage instead. Also summons one of the YaoYao's at intervals until their limit has been reached, so up to 2. The behavior of this version of YaoYao is the same as that of the skill. A maximum of 3 can exist at any one time while the burst is active. Very cool. Also, her speed is increased, and her dendro resistance will be increased. Oh. Fair enough. Presumably that does not apply to the active character and only to her. If it does apply to the active character, that's even better. The Adeptal Legacy state will end once YaoYao is off-field. Ah, I see. See, that's not quite as good. And all remaining YaoYao jumping mode will be cleared once the state ends. Eh? Which one of these is actually Yogui, you ask? Aren't they all Yogui? They certainly are. Pretty high energy cost, too. Pretty long cooldown. Only lasts for 5 seconds, though. Huh. Heals a little more. Deals quite a bit more damage. Interesting. Oh, Star Scatter. While affected by the Adeptal Legacy state caused by Moonjade Descent, YaoYao will constantly throw white jade radishes at nearby opponents when she's sprinting, jumping, or running. Oh. She can throw one white jade radish this way once every 0.6 seconds. That's a little better. When white jade radishes explode, active characters within their AoE will regain HP base every 1 second based on 0.8% for max HP for 5 seconds. Just a little more nice. In other shoes. And tailing on tiptoes. When YaoYao is in the party, your characters will not startle crystal flies and certain other animals when getting near them. Nice! That is super useful. Check the other subcategory of the living beings / wildlife section in the archive for creatures the skill works on. Adeptus tutelage. Okay. So this increases our damage output for Dendro. Oh, and restore stamina too. That's nice. Useful for the sprinting thing, I suppose. Innocent. While in the legacy state, if a white jade radish explosion hits opponents, 3 energy will be restored to YaoYao. Very nice. Get that, help mitigate that 80 requirement. Winsome. After using Raffinous Sky Cluster or Moonjade Descent, our elemental mastery will be increased based on 0.3% of our max HP for 8 seconds, up to 120. Very nice. And then Compassionate and Beneficent. Beneficent. For every 2 white jade radishes Yogui throws out, the next throw will also release a Mega Radish. They'll have a larger AoE than the standard white jade radish and have the following effects upon exploding. Deals AoE damage based on 75% of her attack. And restores 7.5% of her max HP as HP. Very nice. And it can throw out a maximum of 2 Mega Radishes. Are you ready? Let's make sure, let's just try it out first. Oh yeah, it's throwing them. Very nice. All right, let's try getting hurt. Keep hurting me.
That hurt real bad.
Oh my god, that makes me sad. Leave her alone, jerks. But I want you to actually. All right, that's probably good. And Shangling, so we can see it heal other people. All right, good enough.
Don't be scared.
It did heal Shangling. No. Probably only does that off the burst. Oh, and we got healed. Yep, not healed. Both of us. Good to know. throws good, pretty good range, actually.
Uruguay, you're up.
Uruguay, yep. Getting multiple on the field seems a little difficult, though. It doesn't last all that long.
Go get him, Uruguay. Don't be scared.
No, I suppose once you, Oh, was that a Mega Radish? No. Oh, that's the mine.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Ready?
She's kind of fun and absolutely precious and adorable. I would be happy to have her in my adorable small squad when it's eventually formed. Probably years from now. And finally, Alhaitham. Sand grease pupa and faded red satin. Oh, that's from those Aramite or whatever they're called. People. Alright. Alhaitham performs a thrust when his elemental skill is used, generating chisel-light mirrors, and causing his normal charge and plunging attacks to be temporarily converted to dendro damage. Okay. So it infuses with dendro. When chisel-light mirrors are present, these attacks will also activate projection attacks when they hit opponents. The power of said projection attacks being determined by the number of mirrors present. Interesting. I'll have to see how that works. Alhaitham's elemental burst will deal multiple instances of dendro damage to opponents in quick succession. If chisel light mirrors are present, they will all be consumed to increase the number of damage instances. After this ability is unleashed, new chisel light mirrors will be created based on the number of said mirrors consumed. Oh, nice. Oh, what does he use? Oh, he's a swordsman. That's kind of a nice sword style. I like it. A light of foliar incision. And the current scribe of the Sumeru Academia. Oh, right. He's a scholar. A man endowed with extraordinary intelligence and talent. He lives free from the searching eyes of ordinary people anyway. He's got a sort of,
Wait.
I don't know, something on his head.
No.
Is that a key? Huh. Wait, what was... Gilded Dream Set. Interesting. Let's go to the talents. Abductive reasoning for his normal attack. Of course. And pretty good damage. It's about the same as little YaoYao, I think, actually. Universality and elaboration on form. Rushes forward, dealing dendro damage to nearby opponents. When the rush ends, causing a chisel-like mirror to form. Holding the skill will cause it to behave differently. If you hold... Oh, I never tried aiming YaoYao's attack. Enters aiming mode to adjust the direction of his attack. The skill is unleashed. Alhaitham will generate one chisel-like mirror. There are no mirrors at this time. It will generate one additional mirror. Oh, nice. Chisel-like mirrors will have the following properties. When he possesses chisel-like mirrors, Alhaitham's normal charge right cannot be overridden. And when attacks of the aforementioned kind of hit opponents, the chisel-like mirrors will unleash a projection attack that deals AoE dendro damage times the number of mirrors. Each mirror will basically do the attack. A total of 3 mirrors can exist at once, and the chisel-like mirrors will disappear one after the other over time, and will all disappear when Alhaitham leaves the field. But that was something else I didn't actually test with YaoYao. Truth inherently exists amidst uncertainty. Even the greatest of scholars are not immune to error. Very true. Oh my. Oh. Oh, he is. That's new. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That seems to me like it's really, really good. The fact that not only is Elemental Mastery good because, you know, reactions, but also just increases straight up the damage he does. Fantastic. All 3 mirrors do the same amount of damage, just times the number of mirrors, of course. Chisel light mirror removal interval 4 seconds. So even if they all show up at the same time, they'll only disappear 1 at a time every 4 seconds. And 1.6 seconds every attack. It's not bad damage either. Of course, it does have a long cooldown though, 18 seconds. Alright, particular field, fetters of phenomena. Creates a particular binding field and deals multiple instances of AoE dendro damage. Just let mirrors exist within when this ability is unleashed. All such mirrors will be consumed and increase the number of damage instances dealt. 2 seconds after this ability is unleashed, 0, 1, 2, 3 mirrors were consumed. He'll generate 3, 2, 1 new mirrors in turn. Oh. Okay. So not quite how I thought, but still nice. So if he doesn't have any mirrors present, he'll suddenly generate the maximum of mirrors, and if he had max mirrors present, he would generate 0. If a researcher makes wisdom their goal, then they should be prepared to make an enemy of every word they read. Only then can they avoid bias. Sure. There we go. Single instance damage. Good damage, good damage. Actually, worse damage than this, but I suppose it has more instances and they're immediate. And also generates mirrors for you. So I suppose that's nice in its own way. Still. Yeah, I suppose the percent elemental mastery isn't as high, but the attack is almost twice. So that probably makes up for that. Alright. 4 causal correction. When Alhaitham's charged or plunging attacks hit opponents, they will generate 1 chisel light mirror. Oh! This effect can be triggered once every 12 seconds. Oh. Well, still. Every now and then it's good to throw a charged attack in, huh? Mysteries laid bare. Each point of Alhaitham's elemental mastery will increase the damage dealt by projectile attacks and particular field fetters of phenomena by 0.1%. Nice. Damage of both aforementioned abilities can be increased by a maximum of 100% this way. So if you were to have 1,000 elemental mastery, I wonder if you can actually get that much. Like you'd have to get really lucky with your, well, get an elemental mastery weapon and focus on it with all of your artifacts. Yeah, I suppose it's probably doable. Law of reductive overdetermination. Okay, crafting weapon ascension materials gets double product. Yeah, he's actually not, his main weapon, surprisingly, is not an elemental mastery one. Kind of was expecting it to be. And he's only getting an extra 291 elemental mastery from his artifacts. Yeah, fair enough.
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
But not a fan of complicated.
Here you are. How bold.
Where is the mayor? Oh. Oh, it's hovering behind him. I see.
Scatter.
Oh. Okay, I see how that works.
Flicker.
Very cool. I like his style. Seems like he is primary DPS. So that's the mirror that's doing those effects, right? Yeah, it is.
Diffract.
Also good to know that that's a little hard to aim. I figured it'd be centered on us, but it is not. Let's try aiming that again.
Scatter.
Simple playstyle, but fun. I do like it. Very cool. I would certainly not mind getting him someday. Definitely. But for now, like I said, we are saving our guarantee for a certain somebody. Get rid of this. Oh, you know, though, while we're here, we have 12 standard wishes. Let's use them. Oh, there's my 5-star finally. It's been forever. Who are we gonna get, or what are we gonna get? And it's another D-Luke. Well, not what I've chosen, but our D-Luke will be a little stronger now. Ooh, and another Wit Sith. That might be good for, it might be nice to have 2 of them. One for, Heijo, the other for Mona. Searing Ember. When D-Luke takes damage, his attack increases by 10% and his attack speed increases by 5% for 10 seconds. This effect can stack up to 3 times and can occur once every 1.5 seconds. Well, it gets a little stronger every time he takes damage. Interesting. Actually, forget what Conviction did. Oh, he is better against full HP opponents. Fair enough. Yeah, she's currently using the Wit Sith. Right, because no matter what it does, I either attack, elemental damage, or elemental mastery is increased by quite a lot, too. Of course, the crit damage is nice, but, yeah. It's a really good effect. Of course, this is Refinement Ring 4. I currently have him equipped with the 5-star weapon, which gives him the nice crit rate. I'm actually not sure which one would be better for him. Obviously, this will have a higher base attack. But the other one's effect. Also, I prefer crit rate over crit damage generally. But, I think the other one's effect is a bit better. Well, that's a decision for later. All right. Now, we were completing our Bookworm quest. Where are we going? Right. Let's teleport a little closer first. way up there. Where was the path? Right over there. There we go. There's a state. Hey, Madam Bing. I need these days for linen or paper or whatever it was. Sturdy Woo. You a bodyguard?
Who goes there?
There goes the traveler and her trusty emergency food. I'm Alice, a VIP client of your boss. Mondstadt merchant here for a meeting with Gentry, Mausai.
Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting.
Well, it's a surprise meeting.
The
Like a
master's
surprise
dealing
party,
with some
but...
urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business? What is it?
Yeah.
The master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
Is it a Fatui client?
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone.
Just anyone? Are you saying we are not his VIP clients? Look at Paimon here. She just screams VIP. She has a crown. It's royalty.
No, I mean, yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me.
Man, that actually worked. I wasn't expecting it to. Would you like to explain these extra fees you're incurring to your boss, or shall I?
I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shenhe Kiosk.
Thank you. Shenhe Kiosk.
I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Oh, I feel bad for Sturdy Woo. He is just doing his job, and man, we were playing him like a fiddle.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you.
Oh, that... I swear, sometimes the looks on their faces are just fantastic. And also, thank you, Paimon, for finally recognizing that I am in fact your master.
Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on our minds when my master's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
We are very magnanimous.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Oh, it is. We're very good friends with the Lord of Geo, in fact.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
Yes, well, we're tough bullshitters, but, maybe we shouldn't stand out here. You know. We should move to the side before discussing things. We did say we were in a hurry. He's gonna get suspicious. I was just bluffing.
Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of her in the future.
Well, when have I ever tried to trick you with my wily ways, Paimon? Except, well, okay, fine.
Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
I think you're right.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shenhe Kiosk.
Do you know where it is, Paimon?
Seems business is booming at the Shenhe Kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Well, I agree. We do need to be careful. How do you know business is booming, though? How far away are they? Oh, not at all. Kiosk is probably on the ground floor. Hey, kids. Yeah, it's underneath us. There's the Shenhe kiosk. Can we go in? I guess let's talk to Yoshu. Oh, or not. Whoops. Helly? I think we're early. Wait, am I supposed to go up? Oh! In order to spy. I see. I was correct the first time. Hey, kitty. That's what I get for not paying attention to the sparklies.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
Fatui Harbinger. Or not Harbinger. God, I always call him Fatui, no, I always forget their name.
The subordinate I
agent.
sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
Oh, this is about the books.
We just
Oh,
ran
no, the
into
ore.
a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet.
I mean, you're offering an unreasonable price, so...
But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
And why don't you buy from someone else who's accepting of your unreasonable offer?
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result.
Right.
We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time...
Well, then there will be consequences. What is it you guys need core lapis for, though? So much of it.
You may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
Oh, that's a threat.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
I think that remains to be seen.
We shall see when the time comes.
Yeah.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry
Paimon.
Sai is colluding with the Fatui.
Shh. They are right there. Just past this thin paper screen. You dummy dumb.
Who knows if Gua Geek has made any progress?
So right.
Should we go tell him?
Gua Geek. He's probably in the same spot reading his book. Maybe he's finished. Oh. Now he's busy with a different quest. For crying out loud. I guess we'll just have to complete both these quests in tandem. Huh. Fair enough. Where were we on this one? We were going to the Feiyun Commerce Guild, right, to look for Xingqiu. He is, this is going to be a very weird sort of, intertwining of these quests, isn't it?
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
He's been reading.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
Oh, he's a little busy with his book hunting.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here.
Weren't you just reading a book?
We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment.
Of course.
Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
Yes. Farewell, Shu.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Don't give me that, Xingqiu. We just saw each other. You were in Xingqiu village reading your book. Not a care in the world. You knew I was coming here.
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
Yes.
As well? Do you mean...
I mean, there are a lot of people who have.
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece.
Oh. I don't suppose we can get that one piece.
We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price.
Well, if it's for auction, then the price is gonna be, especially with this many people after it, very high.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
Oh, that's outside of my range. Yikes.
500 million?
500 million. It's more than the Inazuman processing fees. That's impressive. It's so expensive.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one.
Yeah, no
The
kidding.
price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
No kidding. No question from Ningguang is worth that.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Seagazer?
No. Wait. Is he the old guy who lived in a shell?
Who?
Never heard of them.
Oh, Seagazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Oh, you know Mountain Shaper then, Shenhe. Is Mountain Shaper your master?
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him.
Kind of surprised you know much about the Adepti there, Xingqiu.
According to records of drifting clouds, Seagazer once
Oh,
built an
books,
abode to store
right.
his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite.
Right.
After Seagazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
Ooh. Thank you, Xingqiu. You are a lifesaver.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure?
I mean, if he's dead, he's not using it.
Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? With him being an Adeptus?
Maybe. But he is dead.
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Seagazer was very open-minded.
Oh?
Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
That's very cool. I like the Seagazer already. Did you know him, Shenhe?
Open-minded? I have not heard of Seagazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
I don't think she read that.
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine.
Oh? Who are you friends with, Xingqiu?
Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs.
Oh, we know.
Especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Of course. Yes, worry not.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Yeah, thank you. Now go finish your book, because I'm going to be ready to discuss, the other stuff with you. Very soon. Is that? Oh, that's very near us. Actually, let's see something. Oh, no, he is still, in fact, involved.
I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my
Oh?
impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people
Yeah.
of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine,
them.
Fräulein.
I was thinking she was talking about the Night Ravens, but there we are. This is his abode. Really? Oh, through the tunnel there. I feel like I don't recall seeing any Adepti abodes here.
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Got any hints for us, Shenhe? Oh. Adeptal magic.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wonderful.
Wow, that's amazing!
No
Yep,
kidding.
Let's take another look around.
Shenhe is very cool. Not just because she's ice.
Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Oh. I can't let Sealies go escorted. Where are we going, Sealy? Oh, through the
The Sealy got
waterfall.
to here and then disappeared. Should we go over and take a look?
The entrance is a waterfall. Interesting. An abode created by Seagazer. It has been abandoned for some time, but the adeptal energies within still power many an automatic defense system to deter trespassers. Oh hey, actual party level of 90, finally. It's been a while since we had one recommended to that. If ever, actually. If we need Pyro, let's go with you.
I won't hold you back.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now?
Paimon,
How did we suddenly end up here?
this is not our first adeptal abode. Come now. Keep up.
Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
Yeah, this is a beautiful one. I think I might like it more than some of the others we've been to.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the Sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Wonderful.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before?
You know, it's actually kind of adorable. It's got little wings, and it looks like it's wearing a scarf. It's got little ears, too. I don't think I ever got that close a look at them before.
Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds.
Bye-bye, Sealy.
And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
I mean, there could be. What do you think, Shenhe?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning.
Very cool.
If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
Let's just go destroying
I
mechanisms.
sense the presence of monsters in this place.
Hmm,
I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
of course. I am not worried as long as we have you with us, Shenhe. And if worst comes to worst, oh, nice. We can always, give them Paimon to sate their appetite. Finally we get to use a trial version of Shenhe. Presumably we can walk on the clouds? Yeah.
Manifest! Transfiguration!
Alright, that one was the AoE.
Stabilize.
Oh, there's what we need.
Oz revealed that.
There's one. Oh, there's a... That's the mechanism for sure. Ooh. Nice. Oh, a chest. I wasn't expecting a chest here. I like it. It is so one of the more pretty of the sun of the Adeptus abodes. There we go.
Take your true form! Beg for mercy.
I believe having that out, that talisman, increases our cryo damage, if I remember right.
More speed.
Oh.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders.
Yeah, we
This
kind of
time,
are.
Why not allow me to take care of this?
Gladly. I love the opportunity to use you. Come on, get into the range.
Shadow Raven.
By ordinance divine. Oh!
Ow.
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Before it gets restored or something, or... There we go. And we fall, right? Yeah.
Whoa! We're gonna fall!
I'll be back.
Oh, was I supposed to actually respawn there?
Is everyone okay?
I think I was supposed to actually float.
Disappeared beneath the clouds again.
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
That's gonna come to life. Almost certainly.
Obey!
Stabilize. This is order.
Cryo incarnate! Manifest!
Oh, no, I guess not.
Beg for mercy.
Kind of surprised it's not coming to life. Oh, there he is.
Obey!
Solidify.
Shudder! Crush! Do your master's bidding!
Midnight vent.
There we go. Finish the Cold War.
Shudder!
And again. This time I'll make sure to actually float down. Oh, wait. There it is. I don't think I've ever seen those react like that.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. So high. Luckily, there is a pool of water at the bottom.
That's
Otherwise,
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, we won't.
Hey, that Sealy's on the move again. Let's
What?
catch up with it.
I didn't see the Sealy. Yeah, last time, I wonder if we even had the opportunity to, yeah, we probably did, to float. I did have that opportunity this time at the very end. Ah, stop that. I just wanted to see if there was, yep, a chest. Very nice. Avoid the lasers. Elo's a little tall.
Different about this stone wall.
Hmm.
Let's take a closer look.
Oh. Cool. Oh. It's like a puzzle? It's as far as we can go. That one can't go. Rock doesn't budge an inch. What rock? So that's clearly the way we're supposed to go. There does seem to be something over here too, though. Yeah, all right. We already got this one, right? Yeah. All right. Ooh, Door of Resurrection. Actually, I don't see it. Another ancient core array.
Take your truth in your dreams.
Hey,
Teamwork is dreamwork.
stop that.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
By ordinance divine. More speed.
And this ready? Yeah.
Oz, reveal the...
Crush.
Solidify. This is order.
Come on, buddy.
I'm going in.
Buddy Bishop.
More speed. Shudder.
Stabilize.
Manifest.
Well, it gets two of those at a time.
Wings of darkness.
It's true she's not a DPS, she is just a support, but...
Beg for mercy. Flood of frost. Rack and ruin.
That didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Two of them, huh?
By royalty.
Shudder.
I will have order.
Everybody stand back.
Beg for mercy.
There we go. And one down, and... Before he gets back up.
Shudder.
There we go. Should be able to finish this off easy.
Beg for mercy.
Maybe not.
I condemn you.
There we go. Oh, is that the Vermilion? No, it's just passage. The Sealy. It's a very kind Sealy leading us like this. I guess we are a friend to all Sealies. Always guiding them home.
Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
Maybe I see a sort of green glow. Any chests here? No. Oh, 2 Sealies. A little teapot. It's got a nice little steely tea party here. Oh yeah, that's it for sure. How are we gonna get that? I mean, do we have a pocket dimension that we can store it in? I suppose we could put it in our teapot, maybe. Definitely can't carry it.
Is this the sunset vermilionite?
I think it is.
It's so huge.
I mean, you remember seeing it at the bottom of the Jade Chamber, didn't we? I think you could see it. So is the Jade Chamber. Needs to be big to get the whole Jade Chamber airborne.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Probably requires something else too.
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated.
Right.
It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Very awesome stone. How do you activate it? Is it through adeptal energy or something else?
Wow, Shenhe. You seem to know everything about this.
I mean, yeah.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things.
I really want to know
the
which...
moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story.
Right. I'm very curious which Adeptus is your master.
I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
You don't enjoy her stories? Aw. Probably best not to tell that to her. I wonder who this master is.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something.
What, Paimon?
If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right?
I mean...
We'll be dragged up into the sky, too!
Well, Paimon, you think this through. Even if we don't activate it, we won't be able to get it back to the site.
But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it?
There you go.
This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely.
Oh, well over 1,000 pounds, surely.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
What? Shenhe.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Just, lift with your legs, not your back.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
Paimon meant you, Shenhe.
My safety.
Yeah.
That's right. Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything.
No, I'm not.
But if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are.
Well, I'm sure there's a few giant monsters out there who wouldn't get hurt.
You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Yeah.
Is it now? Well then, thank you.
Aw.
I'll go on ahead with the plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
I gotta see this though, Shenhe. I can't believe it unless I see it. Shenhe lifts up the plaustrite and leaves.
Shenhe, able to carry that huge rock all by herself.
She is.
Adepti super strength much?
Apparently so.
We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
That's just insane. How is she not like a melee fighter with that super strength? I mean, I guess she does have her spear. How would she not have such high damage output with that kind of strength. Should be like 1,000% attack or something. Oh, wow. Look at that. The construction. That's cool. So that'll form the core, or the base, rather. Huh. This will be very impressive. Such a major construction project. There's Shenhe.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
What? How big it is?
How can she lift that massive
Oh,
rock all
yeah.
by herself? She's got to be one of those adepti, surely.
I mean, I know, right? It is. It's just inconceivable.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality.
Oh, yeah.
And the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations. This item is approved for submission.
Wonderful.
I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
About that.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete.
Yeah.
I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Thank you, Shenhe.
Shenhe, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ningguang's little helper. I don't know why I like that name for her.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plastrite specimen.
I mean, I don't think we can only take sort of like 10% credit for this one. This one's mostly Shenhe. Like 60% Shenhe and like 40%, 30% Xingqiu, and then, yeah.
But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Fair enough, though. I feel like those are pretty similar.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
Oh, very.
In truth, it is the finest piece of plastrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction.
That'll be amazing.
As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants.
Oh.
If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there.
Well, that's cool. Thank you, Lady Ningguang.
Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
I'm kind of curious what the other people would have done to transport their plastrite. They don't have a Shenhe to lift it for them.
Shenhe! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you are a beast. I mean that in a good way, though.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it?
I don't think she cares, Paimon.
Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smug smile.
Oh, yes. Yes, she does. Paimon is very self-aware.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too.
That's true.
Way different than normal people.
Oh, I'm kind of curious. I never would have guessed it for any of the Adepti either that we've met. Like Moon Carver or Mountain Shaper, etc. I never would have guessed that they could move a rock that large either.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
Aw, you alright?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Well, that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
Very well. If you need some more, grass, I got some violet grass on me. Forget the other ones you like to eat, but, just let me know.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Right? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Yeah. Well, maybe she enjoys, the nice outdoors. It can be relaxing in its own way, as long as it's not, I don't know, freezing out or anything. Paimon is right.
Okay. If you insist.
She doesn't want to get too used to the accommodations. Similar with the food.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Bring Shenhe to a nearby makeshift hotel to take a break. Out of curiosity. Oh, wait. Okay, he's available again. Let's go to the hotel first, though. We'll find a natural breaking point before we continue that one. Or maybe we should just keep continuing with this one now. Not keep going back and forth. They got miner's hats on. Actually, he's even up here. I feel like it's not.
Time to scout.
It's right down there, yeah. Right down here? Somewhere around here. Yeah, here we go. Juan.
Hi there. Checking in, are we?
Yes.
Just in time. We only have 2 rooms left.
All right, I'll take one with Shenhe, and Paimon will sleep outside.
Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts.
I'll bet. Such a huge project. It's a financial opportunity.
So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Well, thank you. We will definitely take the room.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left.
Good. We only need one, I think. Right, do you mind, Shenhe?
Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you, Juan.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready.
Aw.
Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before.
That sounds good, Paimon. I'd ask Shenhe if she wants any, but I don't think she will. Love the glow of the lights.
Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack, or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
I actually do enjoy a nice, cold chicken the day after.
All right. I will head to my room for now.
Do try to relax, Shenhe.
If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Thank you. Have a good rest, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. See you tomorrow.
Let's get some chicken, Paimon.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer?
Oh.
What's she doing here?
Is Cloud Retainer her master?
Let's go and say hi.
Yeah. But don't you want to get some chicken first? Damn it, Paimon. Probably wondering where Shenhe is. Hey, Cloud Retainer. I remember you were the nicest of the 3.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
Yeah, I like her, yeah. She's nice. A bit odd, but that's to be expected.
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe Two Cloud Retainer?
I think this is the master she was talking about.
Naturally. Save for Ganyu,
Oh?
who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Oh, Ganyu's a Adepti as well. I suppose that's not surprising. She does have horns.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So
What?
Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Well, she introduced herself to us as Shenhe Paimon. It'd be rude to call her something else when that is what she requested.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe
Right.
have an Adeptus name?
She did seem to try to say that earlier.
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
I don't know. Does Cloud Retainer here have a different name?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
I thought so.
What? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
Well, don't worry about it. When I first met her, I don't know, what was that, a year ago? My first impression was that she was an Adeptus too, so it's not just you.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
They kinda.
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
That's one way to put it. We should just eliminate the competition. Permanently.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed.
Oh. It's not a result of being raised by Adepti?
One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene.
A god's remains. Presumably not talking about Shenhe. Did Shenhe kill a god? Also, it's kind of sad that she was alone in a cave. I hope she wasn't abandoned.
Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
Oh, wow.
That sounds so dangerous.
No kidding.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her.
No kidding. I think her strength, I think that's something she's always had. She was able to fight off a god's remains for 3 or several days.
That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born.
Yikes. What do you
One
mean by
dealt
that?
with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike.
Jeez.
Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
Imagine she was exhausted.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Oh, she might have died. Though I think she would have just killed the god, quite frankly.
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, One suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
I wouldn't put it past her.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Yeah, I would love to hear more about the story of her birth and her childhood.
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
Aw, that was sweet of you, Cloud Retainer. So when Shenhe talks about her master, she means...
Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary
understatement of the century,
making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her.
That's really cool, actually.
However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age.
Jeez.
Rather, they grew stronger day by day.
Something, I wonder if this is at all tied with her unusual abilities / constitution and strength.
Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity.
Yikes.
Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her.
Which is?
Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay.
Yikes. I was gonna say that might be why she chooses to live in the mountains.
The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive.
It's kind of tragic.
Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
Yeah. I mean, she seems nice enough right now. Is that her?
It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you. And take good care of her.
Oh, Cloud Retainer's worried about her. It is so sweet of you. And don't worry, I will cherish Shenhe.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Of course. Cloud Retainer, like I said, Cloud Retainer was always the nicest of the Adepti that we met.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows.
Say what you want, Cloud Retainer, but that's at least a part of it.
Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm.
What storm do you think is coming, Cloud Retainer?
If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control.
So sort of a test. Willing to remain hands-off for the moment, but...
Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time.
Very well.
Night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
We will. Poor Shenhe.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all.
Right.
She just grew up around the Adepti.
And she's a unique girl regardless.
She doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus.
Yeah.
Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
I'll bet. Yeah. Poor Shenhe. Has to have her emotions bound because she is... well, homicidal urges. I'm very curious about the circumstances of her birth. sound like they were probably just so sad.